Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Fun Times Football. It's Friday. It's Fun Times Football.
Oh, fuck off.
Billy watching the West Ham game. Ashley
That's good. Carry
on. Yeah, how are you, fellas? Billy's
give me 8 minutes and 29 seconds, 26. Oh my God, I'm panicking it.
Yeah, you know, time does move on. You could just say roughly or ish at the end of whatever the time was.
Yeah,
you realise there's going to be
Carry
like
on.
1,000 extra minutes as well because of the new rules and such.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh fuck me, yeah. Fair enough. Carry on.
Anyway, Ash, how you doing, mate?
I'm about 20 times more relaxed than Billy at the moment, so I'm nice and chill, man. Different levels at the moment, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty chilled. So yeah, I guess we'll just run the team too.
I'll have a yellow card. He's already been booked.
Has he?
No, he hasn't.
Is he
Carry on. No.
Right. Well, here you go, Billy. You wanted to pay attention to this, so we'll run the new theme tune. Ashley made a new theme tune for us. It is worse than the previous one, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
It's Friday again, so it's time for Fun Times Football.
That is
wow. I thought that's not an upgrade.
People asked and I delivered. You know, I can't.
That's emotionally scarring.
That is emotionally scarring.
I like the note at the end. It was quite nice. How it fluctuates a little bit. Yeah.
You definitely did not spend a lot of time on that.
What do you call it? The vibrato that's just awful.
Nice.
Because it's AI.
Nice touch. And that segues nicely into our first game.
It does, yeah. Man United versus West Ham.
Oh, will you give me a fucking break?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have put this one first. But, you know, I mean, United are smashing Wolves at the moment, and West Ham are smashing
struggling with our back nine. If anything, Bournemouth for smashing us 1-0, we got a penalty. We've been lucky. We haven't been very good. Oh my God. Oh, fucking yeah.
I mean, you're not going to be much use in this segment, are you? Maybe I should have moved this down, but we'll quickly
I'm going to try my hardest.
There you go. As a West Ham fan, how are you feeling about playing Man United at Old Trafford?
Obviously, playing Man United isn't quite the daunting task it used to be. We have already beaten once this season. Alas, I am now watching us against Bournemouth, as has already been mentioned 25 times, and it's classic West Ham. So, like, it'd be weird for me to be like, "Oh yeah, I'm super confident," because I would be lying. So,
do you know, I think I'd rather play Man United than Bournemouth at this moment in time, though. To be honest,
you know what? That's actually not. Mind you, United are now winning. What, 3-0? Is it
2-0?
2-0.
2-0. Okay. Oh, so a rare. Big fucking hell! Somebody make Danny Ings wear football boots instead of Timberlands. Instead, like, So honestly, this is going to come as a surprise to everybody, but I am not confident in a West Ham win. It's at Old Trafford as well, isn't it? So I am I'm not feeling like we've got much of a chance. I would I would take a point.
What do you think the score will be if you had to give a prediction?
Oh, we're doing that, are we?
That's normally what we do anyway. What do you think after you just shovel some, what was that, banana bread?
Yeah, don't come like... I don't think Billy's finished, mate. I don't think he's finished.
Oh, no, I am. No, I'll fucking finished.
He's nervous. Bournemouth forgot a corner, so he's nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what United's going to turn up, to be honest. Did we have a theory, like the last podcast, where they're shit and then they have a good game, and they're shit and then they have a good game?
That theory does seem to be gaining some traction.
Yeah. They've been win, draw, loss, draw, loss. There's no consistency in United. Following that pattern, they should have a bad game.
Oh, go on, Kudus. I tell you what, Kudus is different fucking gravy.
It's good I bet it must be good to have him back. It's a good job that Chris Hughton is a shit manager still.
Sorry, I completely cut you off there, Ash. Carry on.
That's all right. Sorry, mate. Did you know that we were talking about all these random managers of the AFCON, weren't we, the other day? Do you remember, Liam?
Yeah.
I think Avram Grant is the Zambian manager.
Yeah, that was one of the most shocking things I've ever heard, I think.
Yeah.
They're all popping up all over the place.
I actually found out because of this whole Kudus going over to Ghana and then Chris Hughton refusing to let him stay with us for one game, that Chris Hughton was actually a former West Ham player. I had no fucking idea. Neither did I. I think he was with us for like a season and got next to no games, but yeah, he was
Yeah.
amongst the squad. I feel like we've gotten sidetracked.
We have. Sorry, mate.
Mm.
United. Who knows what's going to turn up for United? They're so hard to predict at the moment. I might add draw. I'll go for a draw. I think because I think Billy's right. Take a point as a West Ham fan.
Yeah.
I think maybe. Yeah, go on, Liam.
Are United stronger at home this season? I was just about to look up the home form. I guess they're not. It doesn't really matter. Like True Spurs.
No, they're neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Here nor there, home or away, really.
Well, yeah, West Ham are another one of those teams as well, right? Like they're a bit hit and miss as well.
Wishy-washy.
Yeah, but you do.
As
like,
it's proven.
I'd say you're a better team than United at the moment this season.
At the minute, no. We've hit a bit of poor form. And seeing what we've just brought in with Calvin Phillips as well, I was very hopeful about that, but he's not looked fucking good today, I tell you.
Well, he hasn't played a football match in years, mate. Like properly.
No.
So
you think a perfect one to come back into would be this one, though?
What against Bournemouth?
But I don't care. If you're a professional footballer, you should not be giving away a goal in the manner he did inside of fucking 3 minutes.
I mean,
that's rust. That's pure rust. That is.
Yeah, it's a bit harsh.
That's handball.
I was a bit shocked when I saw it. I thought it came back off the Bournemouth player's foot, to be honest, when I first saw it. But
no, so did I, but it did not. Anyway, let's go for predictions. I'll take a point, but I'm going to go for a 2-1 Man United.
Of course you are.
I'm gonna go 1-1. I think this has got draw written all over it.
I think it has. I'm with you on that. This is the Europa Conference League playoffs final, I think. Whoever can win, because this is the battle for sixth in the league. It looks like they're miles behind Villa. They're ahead of Newcastle.
You played them like a month and a half ago and beat them as well. So I think, Go on, Ash. Sorry, I just cut you off.
I was going to go for our first Desmond of the day.
Oh, you're going 2-2.
Yeah,
mad.
I think we Desmond so often it never ever happens.
Yeah,
it never happens.
Yeah, that's in. I haven't seen a 2-2 in ages.
Yeah,
I say that I'm actually looking back at Sheffield West Ham from last week, and that was 2-2. So
there we go. We probably didn't predict.
Well, there was definitely no Desmond predictions for that game.
No, exactly. No. He pops up without. Yeah, go on.
Right. Moving swiftly on to, it's annoying Gibby isn't with us, but because it's like a really good game this weekend. Arsenal versus Liverpool at the Emirates. That's probably, although I feel like every time we've said that's going to be game of the weekend, it's just been quite a boring game.
And then there's been some absolute dark horse to it.
Yeah.
Although Liverpool running off that Klopp momentum of him leaving.
Wait, Joe, you picked, what is it? Arsenal, Liverpool?
At the Emirates, yeah.
Oh, 100%. That's the game of the weekend. Why the fuck did we open with Man United West Ham?
Because I chopped it over because I knew Gibby wasn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I thought, West Ham never go first, and I thought you'd appreciate it.
Nah.
So I'll remember that next time, mate. You can.
Yeah, if you could do us not at all, I'd appreciate it.
Maybe on FA Cup.
Yeah. Arsenal, Liverpool. What are you boys' first thoughts before diving too deep?
Oh, an absolute belter of a game that it's very unpredictable, unfortunately. Like Liverpool are flying at the minute. Now the whole Jurgen Klopp announcement. Are we doing Jurgen Klopp? Have we decided to do that or?
No, we're skipping that, so you can talk about it as much as you want.
No, you meant to say the Klopp thing there, but fuck.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
sorry. We'll do that.
We cropped.
I'll set that up for you.
There we go.
Yeah, it doesn't work anymore.
Oh, sorry, you did set it up and I missed it. Sorry,
fumbled. But yeah. You know how I feel about Arsenal. You've started with my two fucking least favourite teams, and it's West Ham and Arsenal.
But you're a West Ham fan. I don't get it.
Still fucking hate us. I think it's going to be a great game. I honestly think it can go either way, but I honestly also see the very much potential of a midfield battle ball draw. Like it's one of them games that can genuinely go either way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they are two of the sort of sides that concede the least goals this season,
but score the most at the same time.
Yeah, they both score a lot of goals. So it can't.
So what's more powerful,
time they
their
played
attack
each
or their
other-
defense?
Last time they played each
Attack or their
other-
defense?
Last time they played each other at the end of the year, it was 1-1, wasn't it? It was an exciting game, but it was 1-1. I just wonder if, with
I think
Jurgen Klopp leaving, will they be a bit more all-out attack?
I think that Liverpool have got far more momentum at them. I know Arsenal have picked up a couple of wins against Palace and then Forest, which is a bit sort of Jesus to the rescue. But
Yeah.
but then Liverpool absolutely trounced Chelsea.
Liverpool have scored 4 goals in their last 3 games.
Well, yeah, at least that, Liam. They scored 4 in last night, but
Yeah, no, I mean in each of the games they've scored 4 goals.
really right.
Yeah,
The way you phrased that, it was like
yeah, no, sorry.
okay,
Yeah, no,
so
they,
at least
they,
4 goals. Wow, yeah, that is
they
quite
beat
something.
Newcastle 4-2, Bournemouth 4-0, and then Chelsea 4-1.
So they don't need Salah anyway. So fucking he.
No, I was
Yeah.
I was shocked, absolutely shocked.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Oh, that's the point. No Salah, but he is the difference maker in games like this.
yeah, games like
Maybe.
this. Yeah, exactly. These.
Like he can genuinely, he can ghost through the smaller games. He has been known to do that. But when it comes to the bigger teams, he's like the opposite to most big players. Like he can really fucking step up in moments like this. And I think Liverpool will really miss him for this game.
He did score in the reverse fixture for this game. I think it was 1-1.
I think he did in the last one of last season as well. Like I think this is a game he genuinely does like to score in.
But is he going to be back? Because Egypt are out, so I don't know. Would he be back?
he's injured, isn't he? He got a hamstring
He's injured,
injury.
yeah.
Yeah. Shit, yeah, didn't he? But Nunes,
Yeah, he got injured in the first game.
Nunes is there. He's entertaining as fuck. He's just like
He just missed a penalty. He just missed a penalty against Chelsea.
He set the record last night for the most times a player has hit the woodwork in a single Premier League game. He hit it 4 times last night.
Jesus Christ! That actually
Fucking
takes me
cool
back. This is kind of a fun fact moment when I went at West Ham Hull back in the day and we won 1-0 due to a rebound on a penalty that Mark Noble missed and then scored the rebound. And then West Ham, like website, jokingly gave the fucking man of the match for us to our post because Hull hit the post like 5 fucking times. And Payet claims in like interviews he's had, he claims one of the reasons he left the club is because we were a joke at that time. We even gave the man of the match to a post once. Honest to God, that's a fun fact in its own right, but that's like that happened.
That's brilliant.
So, Liam, thoughts? Liverpool, Arsenal.
I mean, the past 2 times these guys have played each other, it's been a draw. But they've both been at Anfield, and it's tough because I don't think Arsenal are as strong as Liverpool at the moment, and I think they're like Arsenal. I mean, they're still second. They're second at the moment, aren't they? Or they're third again? I can't remember on the table.
They're third now. Yeah,
Third, yeah. Yeah.
Let's say you have a game in hand over them, I believe.
Yeah, City do have a game in hand. Yeah, I think if Arsenal need to win if they want to continue title hopes. I think this is the sort of game they need to win, or at least make Liverpool drop points. But I mean, Liverpool have only lost 1 game this season, so I don't know. It'll be tough. You know what? I'm gonna go for a draw. I think this is gonna be another draw. Maybe a high scoring. Maybe I'm gonna do it. Desmond. Second Desmond of the night.
That's 2 2-2s we've had now. Billy?
It actually really hurts me to do it, but I'm going to think that whole Salah loss is going to make the world of fucking difference, and I'm going to actually give an Arsenal 2-1 win.
Cool. So we're all going to disagree on this because I think it'll be a Liverpool win. That Conor Bradley looks immense as well coming in. So
he does.
Yeah. So maybe that'll push
But really,
into midfield when he comes back. I don't know. And then
I think that really backs up what I said, though, and the fact that this game can go either way is the fact that we've chosen every possible win-loss draw possibility out of it. It's hard to predict.
Yeah.
I'll go for 3-2.
3-2 Liverpool. Interesting. It should be a good game. Even if there's not a lot of goals, it'll be a good game, I think. One of those games where if there isn't a lot of goals, it'll be one that you still enjoy watching. moving swiftly on to Goodison Park, the early kickoff on Saturday, Everton versus Spurs. And I am not feeling very confident after last night, to be honest. I mean, really, we should, if you look at the table and just see Everton where they are, they're in the relegation zone now, aren't they, after Luton's win?
Yeah, I believe so. And the potential, I keep hearing about them getting more
Yeah,
points than
so
they did.
if you look at the table and go, Everton are in the relegation zone, Spurs are fourth, that should be an easy win for them. Goodison Park is a very hard place to go. Without their points deduction, they would be mid-table. They'd be 12th. So, yeah, I think it will be a difficult game. I say I'm not feeling confident, but I still believe in the boys. I think if we can play at least 20 minutes like we did in the first 20 minutes of the second half yesterday, we'll probably smash them. But just in that first half, even when me, my brother and brother-in-law were chatting, we were like, I can't see how we even get a goal out of this game like at half-time. We were like, there's just no... In the first half, there was no attacking threat at all. We didn't really create any clear chances. So I think it'd need to be... Yeah, it would need to come out of the blocks a bit more than we did yesterday. Any other thoughts from anyone?
Yeah, obviously. It's fucking another one. It's a hard game to predict because Everton they're pushing. And I mean, they have to because the FA are definitely fucking pushing back or whoever is in charge of whatever. Bless them. Honestly, at the beginning of this, I was like, yeah, fuck Everton, but now I'm starting to feel sorry for them because they really are trying. They're doing everything they fucking can. And like FA are like, nah, not yet, boy. But yeah, so I think they're gonna come at you hard. But I predict the Tottenham win with Madders being back and Neil Maupay absolutely fucking pissing him off.
Yeah.
I think that's just going to make him more angry. I see a Tottenham win, and I have a decent score prediction in my head that I'm confident this one is going to be correct. It's full time and going into the kitchen.
Very smooth.
Yeah.
I probably am going to go for a Spurs win as well, actually. I didn't watch the game, but you gave a nice description of it there. Shit in the first half, good for 20 minutes, and then done. But, yeah, I mean, I watched. It was frustrating against Man City because they just didn't have any finishing touch. But, yeah, Everton could get... Yeah, but then you've got Everton who are going to have to go for it because now Luton have overtaken them, haven't they? That could be interesting.
And Luton have a game in hand as well.
Yeah. They've got quite a lot to fight for, but not against Spurs. What are Spurs fighting for? Top four?
Top four.
They're not going to get that title, are they?
Well, top four.
Definitely top six.
Maybe more. Maybe more than top four.
I think somebody said to Ange at a press conference, didn't they? Like, you're not winning any trophies this season. He said, "Who says we can't win the title?" Or something. So
he said, he said, so you're saying we can't win the title?
That was something like that, wasn't it? I don't know if he's joking. I think
I don't know.
You never know, do you? You never know with him.
You never know.
Yeah, Spurs have got some nice fixtures coming up. Having a look at it.
Yeah, we've got a run of death like middle end of March, but until then, I think it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. All right, I'll go for 2-1 Spurs, I think.
Yeah. When I said I had a score set in my head, I was 2-0 Spurs.
Ooh. Interesting. I think there'll be lots of goals, especially if it continues like it did yesterday. It's going to be, 3-1 Spurs, Werner to get his first goal for Tottenham as well.
I forgot he was there.
He got two. Well, he should have got 2 assists yesterday. One of them didn't register because Udogie had a shot at ricocheted and then he took another shot. But
yeah, I didn't watch it yesterday.
He's got 3 assists in 2 Premier League games.
Okay. Wow.
He's looking real sharp. I was happy with the transfer initially just because it's a free loan, just pay his wages. And if he continues like this, if he continues getting goal contributions like he is, if he can start scoring, what a bargain. Especially if it means we only buy him for like 16 million at the end of the season as well, which is the buy option there.
Yeah, considering we was talking about maybe getting 35 million on fucking Calvin Phillips.
Oh,
which I was like, that's a bargain after watching the fucking first 3
Yeah.
minutes of that game. Not so much.
I think give it time. I feel like he'll come good. It's just
Oh, fucking
Nerves,
I
isn't
need
it?
to crack on.
it's nerves, isn't it? But anyway, it is now time for everyone's favourite time of the week.
It's Friday, it's fun times football.
Wrong theme song. Sorry.
That was
It's
yeah. That
Lily's fun fact.
Technical difficulties there.
that took the shine off it.
It did,
Tweeted
yeah.
two of those fantastic tunes. All right.
I need to delete the other theme song. That's going.
No, delete the first one.
Yeah, the first one's gone.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. Upgraded.
so Billy, what's your fun fact?
So yeah, the idea today is we're going to put a bit of a different idea on it. As the host of the pod, I'm going to give the hind a choice between 2 Scandinavian countries, being Sweden and Denmark, the 2 most predictable of Scandinavia. And then I'm going to give you a fun fact relating to either one of said countries.
I'm going to go Sweden.
Okay, you went for the good one.
Excellent.
So you've probably I needed some more old school football fans to help me for this, but like back in the day, you had Dennis Bergkamp had a clause in his contract that said he couldn't fly because he was scared of flying, and there was a Liverpool player that he had one in his contract that said he couldn't go skiing because obviously it could cause injuries. But there was a Swedish player that he played for Arsenal in the mid-90s. His name was Stefan Schwartz. I need to not go Stefan Strauss and go Peep Show on it. It was Stefan Schwartz. But he ended up signing for Sunderland later on. I think it was in the early 2000s. And just before he signed for them, he announced how his dream is to go into space. And they genuinely put in his contract that if he ever goes to space, they're going to get rid of him. They're going to terminate his contract.
What? The
Genuinely in his contract, if he goes to space, he's done.
So here we go.
That's amazing.
Because of Schwartz's publicly expressed desire to become a space tourist, the club inserted a space clause into his contract stating that if he were to
Space
travel
clause.
beyond
He's got. That's like a
space
great
clause-
film. That does.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Might start putting that in all my employment contracts. Sorry, I've got a space clause. What's the space clause? You can't go to space, mate. I think.
So yeah, and it wasn't even it wasn't something like as soon as he leaves the Earth, the minute he leaves the Earth.
He travels. If he were to travel beyond Earth's atmosphere, his contract would become wholly invalid. So he couldn't even do a Felix Baumgartner and go up in a balloon.
Oh man, that's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite fun facts.
Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it?
That's a great
That is
one.
a good one. That
Yeah.
is very
I love
good.
that. I absolutely love that one.
I do.
It's ridiculous. It is fucking ridiculous.
That's the beauty of it. It's so fucking
But
ridiculous.
just imagine looking at. I would keep that contract in a fucking frame on the wall. Look what I made these fuckers do.
Who knows if he ever fulfilled his dream? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I like to hope he did with the money he made from Sunderland.
I was going to say, like a footballer with the amount of money they have, if anyone could be a space tourist, it's not unfeasible.
They didn't make as much back in the 90s, though, did they? It's probably. I don't
And
know.
I think space tourism was a little bit very much like it's not realistic nowadays. But I mean, I think it was very less realistic back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
No, I think it was rumored around then. It was like building up around then. People were talking about it around then.
It's
But if you
definitely
think about-
realistic now. You can
Yeah.
pay Jeff
It must- it
Bezos,
must-
pay Elon.
Well, yeah, it must have been mad enough to put it in a fucking legally binding contract.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well,
But I'm glad you picked Sweden.
what a silly,
We can
silly
save the other one for next
clause.
time.
What a
But for
silly
everybody wondering what Denmark would have been, you will find out next week. It saves me having to do any kind of research.
Good fact, Bill. Appreciated that.
Thank you.
So, next game. I'm going to keep kicking the can down the road on the Man City game if Sam turns up. So we've
I think-
got.
No, he's already. He did put in the chat that he's not turning up.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
He's not turning up.
he's not turning up. So just drop it in whenever.
That's not fair. I'm not having that. What a bastard.
Let's talk about this financial fair play wanker oil cheats then, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, cool. So Brentford versus Manchester City at Brentford. What do we reckon?
I reckon we are now in the City part of the season, aren't we? This is normally what
Yeah.
they do. They kind of this part of the season they all of a sudden think, well, let's start playing football, and they start winning every fucking game. So I genuinely see this going only one way. Brentford obviously put up a very good game against Tottenham. From what I hear, I didn't watch it, but they obviously put up some kind of fight. But it's just a completely different game now. Haaland was on the bench for the last City game, so there's obviously a big chance that he could start this one. And if that's the case, it's good night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
De Bruyne firing as well on all cylinders. Like,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
absolute animal.
Yeah. It's a foregone
Yeah.
conclusion if I ever saw one. Yeah.
Great bad.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Uh,
Brentford did look very good on the counter and actually put quite a lot of pressure on Spurs towards the end of the game yesterday as well. So we'll see. It could be different. We've got to think Tony's back for Brentford, and that guy only needs a chance. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
did you hear about?
I do fancy him getting a goal. Yeah, go on,
Like,
Billy.
Did you hear about in the Tottenham game where apparently Ivan Toney was giving Vicario shit all game, and then right at the end, Vicario ran past and was like, "Hope you didn't bet on that." Carried on running.
That's brilliant. I know the Spurs fans were chanting, "You should have cashed out, Ivan Toney. You should."
Love it.
That's great. That is great. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was just doing that to give sort of Brentford's side of things because I don't think it'll be a pushover for City, even though Google has got them down as a 67% favourite to win.
Actually,
Well,
are they an undiagnosed bogey like we talked about last time? Because I feel like last season Brentford beat Man City right on the last game of the season, wasn't it?
I don't think you
yeah,
can
but
count.
once
Last
City
game.
had already won the Premier League and
Yeah,
they had the
true,
Champions League final ahead of them. Yeah, I would never.
Actually,
Never put that into.
They beat them home and away last season.
Oh, they did the Michael Bublé over him.
They did, but it was before Man City started playing the new year, so they've got that sort of mitigated circumstance anyway.
Yeah. I think
It's
City.
But not many teams beat City twice in a season. So,
That's true.
Any, but, yeah.
No, that's a badge of honour at least, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's
it
not
could be an
enough time.
undiagnosed bogey there.
Small
Okay.
sample size, isn't it? You've only got
What was
Yeah.
what was the result earlier on this season?
Oh, it was delayed because of the Club World Cup. I'm just trying to
So they've
get.
not even played yet.
No, they haven't.
Oh wow! So okay, that's a rarity, but fair enough.
So City get to play Brentford in this twice. When's the next fixture?
Well, it's in mid-February. It's February already, isn't it? But it's like the
Yeah.
3 or 4 weeks away. Yeah, 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, 20th of Feb.
Yeah. So I fancy Brentford to get a goal. They've normally got a goal in them, but Man City run riot. 3-1, maybe. Yeah, 3-1. Let's go with that. Lock it in.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say City winning 3-1 is necessarily running riot,
No,
but
it isn't, is it? I didn't do that very well.
I'm actually going to say, so I do see City winning this, but I think there's just going to be little bits of growing pains with bringing Haaland back in potentially and all of that. I'm gonna give it a 2-1 to City.
Interesting. I am also going to go for a City win. Tony probably will score. I think they may absolutely run riot because Brentford gave a lot in the game yesterday. I think it could be like 5-1. I'm going 5-1.
Okay.
I thought
The thing is, that's not implausible.
you were like closing your eyes as you like went to like a psychic reading or something. Like I could see.
I was thinking, it was my thinking face. Let me get my thinking cap on. You know, I had to
Yeah.
do a quick
Sorry.
play it
I
out
never
in my
noticed.
mind.
Do you do that every time? I've only just noticed.
I think
that.
sometimes I do, yeah.
You foresee it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go on.
All right. I'm a fortune teller. And Newcastle versus Luton is the next game at St James's Park.
Luton are at home. This should be interesting.
It will be interesting, but Newcastle also coming off the back of a massive win against Aston Villa's first home defeat of the season. So
Yeah, about that though, like, are Newcastle coming back, or are Newcastle Aston Villa's undiagnosed Bergview teams? If you look at the start of the season, the first game of the season was like a 4-1 or 4-0 Newcastle win there.
Yeah.
that is true.
So, and it would be typical, the way Newcastle have gone right now, is this to go and lose 1-0 to Luton.
They did lose to him early, didn't they, this season as well? Yeah.
Oh, I don't see Newton. Oh, yeah, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know, because Newcastle obviously have the class to beat Luton. That's a fucking no-brainer, really. But there's a lot going on behind the scenes there in a minute. They're they're a fucking strange club this season.
What, Newcastle?
Yeah, very much so. Like, obviously, it was the whole Saudis coming in. This is going to be the making of Newcastle. Now it's like they have to get rid of players, otherwise they're in trouble. Tonali's been betting; he's in trouble, and there's nothing's been quite as smooth as they was hoping for. So, Luton to fucking dick them with a double would be beautiful. It would be
That
beautiful.
would be funny. And I do like Luton. I do think
So do I.
I think Luton I want Luton to stay up. I think they've got a little bit of character, and it would be funny if they're the reason Everton go down as well.
Yeah, if Everton get this point deduction, then it doesn't necessarily relegate Everton, but I do think it saves Luton a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think if Everton get another point deduction, they're done. You can't come back from lots of 20 points.
20 points. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to happen. They might even slap it on them next season. I don't know what. But what I did hear about that was that they're changing the rule that they're doing Everton on next season.
Oh, that's harsh, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
I thought Forest were getting one as well, and they're sort of near there, aren't they?
Forest are ridiculous. They just literally cited every player that's under 79 rated on FIFA they can.
Yeah, if Forest and Everton say let's go be charitable and go 8-point deduction. Forest will be 18th and Everton will be bottom.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. That's.
Yeah, I still think Burnley and Sheffield United are down. Irregardless.
Yeah. Sheffield United. That's not a word. Sheffield United, especially.
Well,
yeah.
I still think Burnley are. I don't see where they're going to get 7 points to stay up from.
No. So I mean, if I guess looking at it in that, it could make it interesting. But if that's the case, but back onto Newcastle, Luton. Yeah, I'm actually fancying a Luton, and it would be an upset. I'm fancying a Luton upset.
Are you Liam in disguise?
I'm going to go 1-0 Luton.
Yeah, here we go. Hyde, you've won some people over, mate. You've got to join the Luton Brigade.
That's it. Ashley, what do you reckon then? Go on.
3-1 Newcastle. Sorry, first your bubble ever.
I'm gonna join the Luton Town train and back him to win 2-1.
All right.
Nice. Okay. Wow. That's
Next game, Brighton versus Palace. Brighton coming off the back of we didn't even mention that Luton smashed Brighton the other night.
That's
4-0.
Yeah, that's mad.
Get mentioned. So I'm back in the Luton. So Brighton Crystal Palace. Brighton coming off the back of that horrendous result. But I've always said Brighton top team. Top team Brighton.
It'll pay dividends. It'll pay off when Spurs beat. That's fine.
Hopefully, we can all
this is like a bigger derby. This is massive.
Yeah, I was going to say this has the potential to be a good game because this is one of the most forced fucking derbies I've ever come
Really?
across. There is no reason for these teams to be in a fucking rivalry, and I don't understand why they are. But they hate each other, so they might fucking just push the crowd to be behind them. Where is it? Selhurst Park or the Amex or whatever the fuck it's called?
Yeah, the
Is it? That's not quite so much. That place is fucking dead. But it's still it can. I see Brighton winning it because Palace are fucking shy, and if it was at Selhurst Park, I can't say that. Selhurst Park, it would have been completely fucking different. But yeah, I see I'm going to try and cut this short because who gives a fuck? 2-0.
How can you call? I just
Brighton.
thought about this. They say it's a derby, but the distance between their two grounds is 41 miles.
That's not that far. actually.
Well,
I thought it was
yeah,
further.
first of all, but number one,
derby.
I did not know that. Two,
Norwich Ipswich
you
is
can't.
much further.
Yeah, London derbies you claim more than anything.
Yeah, but like Norwich Ipswich are the only two clubs in East Anglia. Like there's a difference there, isn't there?
Colchester.
They don't count. Fucking
It looks further. It looks further away on
Colchester,
on the
Essex. I suppose they're East Anglia.
I guess
Anyway.
who else?
But I mean,
Yeah.
how far is it in between Crystal Palace and Fulham?
That's closer, surely.
Exactly, and they don't have the big rivalry that I think
Fulham
it's just
are good
because they
club.
needed to force some kind of rivalry for Brighton to
Yeah.
have, because they haven't
I-
fucking got it
yeah.
for anybody
That's what I
else.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think the closest team is Crawley. I think, but
And the fact of the matter is, Fulham and Chelsea are a lot closer, and they actually have some kind of rivalry. Nobody really gives a fuck about Crystal Palace, so they're just two nobody clubs. Put them together, give them a rivalry, let them get on with it.
That's essentially what's happened. It's not exactly West Brom Wolves, is it? It's not going to be.
No.
No, that's it. Or Milton Keynes, Wimbledon is a bigger rivalry, and they're fucking
Yeah.
nowhere near each other.
Yeah, there is history behind that, though. Obviously.
Well, yeah, obviously, very famous history.
Yeah. So we'll get off that and go back to the match. Brighton, Crystal Palace. Palace are shit. Brighton are going to win 3-0.
Okay, yeah, I've already said 2-0, so
Ash.
I'm going to go for a score I've never gone for before. I'm going to go for 4-2 Brighton.
interesting.
Yeah, because I think Palace have got goals in Eze and Elise clearly, but
Oh.
Brighton are going to have to come back now.
Breaking news.
Hello?
Breaking news. Wolves have just got a goal back against Man United. It's now 2-1.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Which- Brings me lovely onto my next segment, which is a new segment. We're going to try a little game show style thing. We were hoping that Sam would be here because Billy's
you
got a
fucking-
almost do this by himself. Although I did pick a game that everyone should be able to get the names on the team sheet because I didn't know what was going to happen with availability of people tonight. So the game I have gone for is
Well, can we explain what the game is first?
yeah, that's what I'm now saying. It is a game
Oh.
from the 2014 FIFA World Cup.
I meant specifically
where-
what we're doing.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So what the game is, I will give the boys a match and ask them to name the entire team from that match.
Which
They
team?
don't have to get
on,
substitutions.
on a team,
but
yeah.
one team. But yeah, I'll tell you what team in a second after I've told you the match. Oh, this is going
Okay.
horribly already. So yeah, once you've got 5 minutes, and once you've got the whole team, that's fine. It's just outfield players. Obviously, there's no penalties, so you can guess any players you want, and you can also have 3 clues. You don't have to use your clues, but if you do use your clues, you only get 3 of them. Okay.
I'm just gonna. Okay, in fact, tell me the game first.
Give me a clue. I want a clue now.
Yeah, fuck off, Ash.
You don't want a clue just yet.
Come on.
Okay, so
Not confident, mate.
the game is a game from the 2014 FIFA World Cup, which was hosted in Brazil, and the game I've gone
Germany, Brazil,
for is Germany-Brazil.
Yeah, great game.
and yeah,
And the
Which team?
I would like you to name is going to be Germany.
Yeah.
Okay, right. In goal,
Okay,
we've got
sorry.
Manuel Neuer. That's a no-brainer.
I've started the timer. You didn't wait for me, but I've started the timer. So yeah,
Oh.
you've got Manuel Neuer. Yeah.
Do you want to just
Yeah,
shout out, or do we want to work through the team? We could go for.
We can work through this, but there's also things like, do you want to go from back to front? That's what she said.
We could just shoot out names and then Liam can fill them in. Just
Okay.
So-
Well, I'm thinking centre back Sami Khedira.
Ooh.
He actually played in midfield, but yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, he was a midfielder.
Mustafi actually got a World Cup winners medal from that World Cup. I don't know if he played. Did he play Mustafi?
Yeah. Mustafi.
No, he's not even in the
Nah, he
team.
would be on the bench. Yeah.
Okay.
He's on the
Ozil.
bench.
I swear he won a World Cup.
Ozil was there.
Yeah. Was Closer still there at the time?
Closer played.
Was he? Wow.
Yeah.
He's cracking on a bit.
Yeah, top scorer in World Cup history. He just kept turning up for World Cups.
Marco Royce. Is he there?
Yeah, that's a
Who?
good shout.
Royce.
Marco Royce.
Not on the team sheet.
Mario Götze.
Man.
On the bench.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. Philip Lahm, was he still playing?
Yes, he was definitely.
Well, was still playing. He was captain.
Nice.
Okay.
Quite an old team, aren't they? Did you get Muller? Muller.
Muller's
No,
good.
but he was playing.
Okay, cool.
What about Jerome Boateng?
He was also playing. Well done.
Sebastian
How many's that so far? Oh, yeah, that's another good shout.
Schweinsteiger was good.
Yeah.
You're missing
we
one,
Oh,
definitely-
fuck Sam.
2, 3. I think you're missing 3.
We're only missing 3. Okay.
We're missing. I think we're missing. Have we got a left?
Okay, I would like to. I would like to take a clue now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do we have a choice of the clue, or do you just give us one?
I will just give you one. A very famous
Okay.
Real Madrid player.
Cruz.
Correct.
Yeah, good shout. Okay. So if we've got 3 left, technically we can just go through 2 more clues. And then
Yeah, we could.
You can. That
Hang
would
on a
be
minute. Liam,
that would be
can
in
you just
spite of the spirit of the
Liam.
game.
Can you let us know which positions we've got left? We have-
that's what I was going to ask. But surely that's a clue. That was the clue I was going to ask.
No,
I'm pretty sure you've
that's
got
not a clue, is it?
centre back and a left back.
Yeah, I thought so.
And I can't remember if you said left wing. So
Oh wow.
I should have had a tick list rather really, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to think. What about Sané on left wing?
Bit before his time, wasn't it? I think.
wait.
Yeah, I thought it would have been. Yeah. How long we got left?
2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Oh, no.
So we've got a centre back, and who was the centre back that ended up? He went to Arsenal for a little while. I'm not sure if I already said him.
Oh,
Was it
Yeah.
Mustafi?
no, we said about him already.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
I'd
Bayern
like a
Munich.
clue, please, Hind. I'd like a
You'd
clue.
like a clue. Okay.
Yeah.
The player on the left wing did play for Arsenal.
Gnabry.
Oh,
No.
good shout.
Oh,
I was going to say Gnabry anyway.
Too early.
Who played left wing for Arsenal? Who?
I don't know if he played
wow.
he didn't play left wing for Arsenal. I probably shouldn't have said that, but
Didn't play left wing for Arsenal. Oh shit, that's absolutely thrown me for a loop. But can I have a last clue, please?
Hang on a
About a different
hang
player.
Can I might be completely fucking wrong here. Podolski was Polish, wasn't he? Not German.
Lucas Podolski, that's a good shout.
Was he German?
he was on the bench.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
That was the Arsenal link I was going to go for.
right.
Quite famous Arsenal player as
Oh.
well.
Really? Because I'm
So we've
Trying
done
to
Ozil
think
already,
here.
haven't we?
yeah,
Oh, have
I
you-
said Ozil.
Done Ozil,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'll
Oh fuck me! Oh,
I'll add.
What?
Yeah, that's my fault. Hey, it's fine. It's done. So
What is-
I'll
I'd like a
Yeah.
minute added on.
Yeah, it was.
Fuck's
Yeah.
sake, Liam,
I
come
thought
on.
you'd done it. I thought you'd done it. See,
I'd like a
so-
clue in a minute back.
I needed to check.
I think we
needed
need
a
a clue back
checklist.
now.
Yeah, you get a clue back as well. So
Oh, fantastic. We'll take another clue.
the
Jesus.
God, let's try and think.
Oh, this isn't great. Let me think.
Go through like club players at the time for like Bayern Munich or
You're
Dortmund.
missing a Dortmund player.
Mhm.
Okay, that's not a clue. That's just a statement. In what position? What about
Okay.
Sami Khedira?
The centre back.
Emre
Sammy,
Can.
you've said Kadir, haven't you?
Emre Can, yeah.
Emre Can.
Did you not say Kadir already?
We said
Yeah, I
Khedira,
think I did, yeah.
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 Emre Can, yeah.
No, centre back
Oh,
is the Dortmund player.
he's subtitled.
I'm guessing Michael Ballack was retired by then, not a centre back. I know. I'm just trying to think of left back and a
Is there
centre
one-
back.
Wasn't there one? Am I thinking of someone that went between Bayern and Dortmund and never kept going between the two? Can't think of who it was.
Fucking hell! This is actually doing my head in because
You
I
are
really
correct
can't
in
fucking think of.
It's somebody
What,
that went between the two. Isn't it?
It is somebody that went between the two.
Oh well, fuck it. What's his name? And he was.
Was it a Polish sounding name?
Don't think so.
No, I don't think
because
it
I think
was.
he was actually. Oh, who's
Oh,
the
it's gonna
centre
annoy me,
back
that.
though? That's yeah.
went-
Well, we're gonna
he went-
find out.
He went
You'll
between
be
Bayern
very-
and Dortmund regularly. It's annoying.
You'll be very annoyed about
You
the
can't.
centre back. The left back is the reason I chose this team because I don't think you'd ever get the left back.
All right.
Well, that's good to hear. How many? We're out of clues and everything, aren't we?
You got one more clue.
We'll take
I'll
it.
take that, please.
You got 10 seconds as well.
Come it's the left back. Go.
So the left back. I don't even give me a sec. I just got to try and think.
That's going to
Pause
take you
the
10
timer.
seconds to get this out.
I know.
Come
I
on,
know.
Liam.
I paused the timer. Paused the
Okay.
timer. God, I don't even know how I'm going to give a clue for this guy that would make it easier for you. I could give you some anecdotes from his personal life if you want. Da-da-da. did make-
I'm still trying to think of it. Go on.
He did make 44 appearances for Germany, and he is currently an assistant manager with Germany as well.
Oh, that doesn't help at all. I think we've done well considering we managed to name 9 out of 11 with the two of us. I'm happy with that. I'm kind of
Yeah.
annoyed about the centre back.
Yeah, that's going to annoy
You
me,
will
that
be
centre
annoyed
back.
when I tell you that the centre back you missed was Matt Hummels.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, that is annoying.
Yeah. And
Who's
the
the
left
left
back
back?
was Benedict Halders.
Wow.
Oh yeah, no chance.
Yeah, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a
Yeah.
good effort. That was a good effort.
That
But
was a
next
good
week we move on. We move on to someone else to pick the
Yeah.
team and the game.
Can you name me just while I'm putting stuff away? Can you name me the sub that came on that game and scored 2 goals?
Oh, Podolski?
Have we mentioned him already?
Goetze we have,
no,
yeah.
no, you haven't.
Oh wow, okay. This is a weird bonus question that no one was prepared for.
Yeah.
Striker? Or
Yes.
Werner? No, too young.
yes, tricky that.
And he's a striker for Germany. No is my answer.
He played in England.
Oh shit, that's really annoying.
No striker. I'll do it.
No, I can't.
No, I'm not going to get that.
Schürrle.
Brain's gone. Oh, sure.
Andre Schürrle, yeah.
Schürrle came on and scored 2 goals in that game.
Ah,
There we go.
nice.
And that ties us
Wow.
nicely into the next game, which is Chelsea versus Wolves.
Yes, it does.
There you go. And a quick update on the United Wolves game, just to give a bit of context. It's now 3-1 United. So
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Who scored the third?
Scott McTominay came on and got his obligatory
Oh.
goal, probably a header from
Messi.
inside the 6-yard box.
well, we all got the score right on the reverse fixture, didn't we? We all said 2-1 Wolves and it worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chelsea are obviously very hard to predict at the minute because they are that club, like you said about Man United, that seems to be on, off. So,
Yeah.
I do fancy him against Wolves. Where is it? It's Molineux or Stamford Bridge.
Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, then I think Chelsea are gonna have too much for him there because Wolves are shite. And they're not very good away at all. I went to West Ham Wolves away this year and they weren't even there. And if they're playing us and they're shit, then fucking can't beat anyone, can they?
That's the last time
Right.
they lost away, actually.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, they've been all right since then. Sorry.
Yeah, that was what lit the fire under them. And they was like, if we can't fucking win here, then we got no hope.
And they beat Chelsea last time they played on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We all predicted that score, right, didn't we?
Mm.
Yeah, I still feel Chelsea are going to do this. So that is my I think they've got too much for them. Wolves do have the best centre back in the Premier League, but it's not going to be enough.
Who's that? Who are you saying is the
Craig
best?
Dawson, come on,
Oh right.
Craig fucking Dawson, Ballon Dawson.
Big
Back
chance
to
for Wolves. Maybe it'll be 3-2. It's 3-2.
Oh,
Is it?
Maybe
well, there we
maybe
go.
it's Craig Dawson. Maybe, who knows?
yeah, go on, Craig.
No, it was the other centre back. It was Kilman.
Was it? Of course it
We
was.
were close, yeah.
If that was Craig Dawson, that would have been cinema.
Yeah,
that would have been
Amazing.
cinema.
How good would that have been?
The
How
timing
good would that have been?
Incredible.
would have been excellent. But I think you're right.
But yeah,
Chelsea
they-
went off the back of an absolute butt fucking by Liverpool.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they're not going to survive. I think Wolves. I like Wolves, but yeah, it'll probably be a boring game as well, knowing Chelsea.
I think. Yeah,
Right.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think Chelsea are going to run over them by any stretch, but I just don't see Wolves winning it.
No. Cool.
Alas.
Scores then, boys. Billy, you go first, Bill.
1-0 Chelsea.
Ash.
Can I give you a quick fun fact about Mikhail Mudryk? Is that all right? That I've just got. For this
Yeah,
one?
go for it. Everyone loves laughing at Madrid.
You're never going to take my segment.
I'm not.
Stop
I
trying.
didn't want to take your segment. I just wanted to add to it, Billy. I'll compliment each other. So Mikhail Mudryk has had 2 starts at Anfield. We get obviously played there for 2 seasons now, and in both times he's either played or he's been marked by a player that made his debut in 2003 or a player that was born in 2003.
Okay, well, has he got a space clause in his contract?
No, that's nowhere near your fact,
Yeah.
but I quite enjoyed it. But what a rare fact of him have
That.
that sort of age gap in James Milner and Conor Bradley. But it's going to give me 1-1 here.
It's going to finish 1-1. You think Wolves will get sent out of the game? I'm going to join Billy on the 1-0. There we go.
Good choice.
Burnley versus Fulham is our next game.
That's the scores only.
Scores it, yeah.
That's so I'm gonna say Fulham 2-1.
Yeah, Fulham 2-0.
2-1 Fulham.
Excellent. And then
Moving on.
Bournemouth versus Nottingham Forest.
Same again.
Again,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a Bournemouth 2-0 win.
1-0 Forest.
Ooh,
Yeah. 3-1 Bournemouth.
so, well, now it's time for a different thing that we're doing. Ashley wanted to play a game.
I
Yeah.
forgot about this.
We sort of guessed what the game was, but we're not entirely sure. So we'll let Ashley explain what the game is and then we'll play it.
Yeah. I quite like these game show formats. Listeners can play along at home. So my clue to the game was Bruce Forsyth. We all remember The Price is Right. Nice to see you.
Nice.
Lovely. Thanks.
Oh,
Tim.
was I meant to? Right.
Yeah, that was
Used-
cute.
Mhm.
yeah.
And one of the games that you played on there was obviously higher or lower. So I think you just had some cards of just which is the next one going to be higher or lower. I'm going to go for transfer market value of each player.
Literally what we called. Yeah.
What currently?
Current.
Yeah.
So on Flash Score, if you search a player, I quite enjoy that. You see their current transfer market value in euros.
Mm.
So I'm going to give you one, and then we're going to go higher or lower for each one.
Okay.
My theme this week is at bang average Premier League strikers. And we're going to start
Okay.
with. We're going to start
Did you
with
do it on a gradient? Like, did you make it easier and then it gets harder as the game goes along, or is it all pretty
Actually,
difficult?
I would like to, the gaps between the prices are close as you go further along, so it becomes more difficult. I'll see how
Okay.
far you can get with this one. I've got 8 players, but you don't have to go if you
What if we
miss
fall
up
at the
for
first
them.
hurdle?
I'll be surprised actually. So I'm
Okay.
going to start with a player that's a bit of a talking point at the moment. It's Neil
Higher.
Maupay. Neil Maupay. Nope.
Neil Maupay. Okay.
Now, Neil Maupay, if you want to have a guess at what his transfer value might be, you can, but I'll tell you anyway afterwards because we'll start with that one.
I would say 32
10
million.
mil. 10
Billy,
mil.
it's well done, Billy. It's 9.1 million. So that's
What, euros?
yes. So that's
You know,
Neil Maupay.
Caicedo goes for 120 million, and this guy's sitting on 9. That doesn't make sense, but fair enough.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it starts off quite easy. So we're going to go across to the person that was former teammate Calvert-Lewin. And where are we going with this one?
Oh, it's got to be
Higher. Yeah.
Correct.
It's got to be
Higher.
higher. Calvert's got to be up near the 30.
15 million. 15 million.
He's actually 20.6 million.
Oh, okay. In the middle behind.
So we
Yeah.
continue
Well,
our
not
theme.
quite.
We'll continue our theme of strikers, and we go for Dominic Solanke.
Higher. Way higher,
Higher,
surely.
yeah, it's got to be higher.
Yeah.
Correct. We're going higher again, but only by 4.5 million. So he's 24.5 million.
Wow.
Now,
Ooh.
here we go. Gaps are going to start closing up between these prices. The next one, we're going to go across to Nottingham Forest to Awoniyi. Awoniyi, I don't even say it.
Lower. Lower.
Yeah,
he's,
lower.
he's good, but right at this minute in time, lower.
I don't think he's got.
I'm thinking about 22 million.
Boys, you've fallen at this hurdle. It's only the third one.
Oh.
Taiwo Awoniyi is actually worth 27.5 million. It's gone higher again.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I always put Solanke over him.
I want VAR.
I know.
Fat flash score. Fat flash score.
Because also Solanke's got is English, but Solanke's actually, I think he's a bit older now actually, and he's
He's about
Yeah,
26.
he's
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 26.
26.
Good shout.
same
though.
age as Awoniyi. Yeah, but Awoniyi is worth slightly more according to this.
I know who I prefer in my team. I know who I prefer.
I would as well. But it was a surprise.
That's really crazy.
You may as well carry on anyway. You've got 8 players. We might as well see
Yeah,
it
come
through.
All right, mate. So we'll go from Awoniyi to João Pedro at Brighton.
See, now that's
More.
got to be higher. And if this is lower, then I don't want to do this anymore.
It's got to be more, right?
Got to be more. He's got to be in 30 million.
He's 34.3. Well done. He is
Yeah.
more. There's been higher each time. Is that going to continue with Richarlison?
No.
Ooh.
No way. Absolutely not. He's actually picking up form, but not enough to warrant over 34 million. I'm not having it. 30 million, maybe. Richarlison
He's
lower.
got- He scored 7 and 7, mate. But I don't know how up to date this thing is. It's
I
got to be
think
lower, right? Because
I think it does update quite regularly, but I'm not sure if it'll be that regular. You know?
it's got to
If
be
you're
lower.
paying-
He's been
Yeah.
shit
If
last
you're
season
paying
and
over
this until he's been shit until December. So he's got to be
you're
lower.
Going
right.
down to, I'd still prefer Solanke to Richarlison. So
Yeah, well, but Richarlison is 33.3 million.
lower.
Well done. It's lower. You got that bit right. Well done. Yeah. Should we go over to the other side of London to Nicholas Jackson now?
Lower.
I'd say lower, but he might be higher just because of his age. He's young, isn't he?
He's also shit.
Yeah, but he's
He
yeah,
is
you've
also
seen him.
absolutely
You've
dreadful.
seen him. Yeah, I'm going to lower.
But Liam, yeah, he has got the youth factor, hasn't he? Hmm,
Yeah,
What do we think?
Lower.
Yeah, lower.
You're correct. It's lower down to 32 million. So they're getting closer here. 32.3 million.
Still
We'll go.
fucking daylight robbery.
The last one today is somebody. Is Eddie Nketiah.
That's the hardest one yet because he's one of them like criminally overrated players. So I'm actually going to say, yeah, that's nothing to do with it. I'm actually going to say higher, but lower than the 2 previous. So he's going to be the gooch
Right,
in between.
32.
Would you
32 and
rather
a
have
half.
Jackson? Would you rather have Jackson or Nketiah in your team?
Nketiah.
Nketiah, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what are we going for, boys?
Higher.
Higher,
yeah.
like
Last
0.5,
one.
surely.
So yeah, it's a trick question. It's actually level with Nicholas Jackson. It's 32.3
What
as
the
well.
fuck? You can't do higher and lower and have the same. Well, Bruce would be disappointed in you.
I know. I just chucked it in for shits and gigs, but
I'm
it's
gonna,
you know.
I'm gonna turn myself into a
Yeah,
thumb.
well,
You did, yeah. You've only messed up on one of them, I think. But it was good.
Yeah, and it was the most ridiculous one of all. Like Dominic Solanke is definitely should be higher rated than whoever the fuck it was from Forest.
A 1 year.
A 1 year.
Yeah, and I think calling, like you said, bang average players in the Premier League. I think putting that on Solanke at the minute is very harsh. He just got player of the month.
I was thinking bottom half strikers. I was going for. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's great to hear that in the Chelsea conversation. By the
But
way,
then obviously, yeah,
That
we
is
moved
funny,
up.
isn't
We
it?
moved up the league as we went on.
Cool. And now it's time for the last game, which I put it maybe because it could be a little bit of a banana skin. Are Aston Villa faltering, and will they continue to falter away at Sheffield United this weekend?
okay, no, no, there is. I take it. I think it's Villa Park as well, isn't it?
No, it's at Sheffield.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't make a difference. Still Villa. Yeah, I see a just because they drew to us, we're shit. Villa 3-0.
This is dramatic.
What's
Can we
like-
go? Can we go?
Yeah,
live to
yeah,
Molyneux?
go. Yep.
Go on, live to what?
Molyneux, please.
Molyneux.
Because it was
Live to
3-1 the
Molyneux.
last time we checked. Or 3-2 the last time we checked, wasn't it?
Live to Molyneux. Let me just open up the live to Molyneux feed. I'm now closing in. It's 3-3.
Oh, we'd love to see it.
I just saw Sam put it in our group chat. He can do that, but can't make the fucking pod.
Yeah.
Oh, it's brilliant. Brilliant play.
Pedro Neto.
Who scored?
God,
Oh, damn it.
that is just poor defending. Great finish through someone's legs. Onana just looked at the ball as it went past him. Standard
Amazing.
this season.
Yeah.
I need to do something about that.
He went, wait a minute. What do I do?
Yeah.
Harry Maguire looking distraught, and us going back to the conversation.
Great.
Sheffield United versus Aston Villa. You just think it's going to be a cakewalk?
Yeah,
Walk in the
yeah.
park.
I'm 3-0 Villa.
Walk in the park.
Hmm.
Interesting. What do you reckon, Ash? You got any?
I don't know what's happened to Villa lately, but Sheffield
You
United.
look disgusted.
I just can't. There was a bit of cheese on the table from. I was like, that's been there since dinner. That shouldn't be there. No,
Your house. It's 4-3.
No,
Man United
To who?
scored.
no, the
Oh.
United. No,
Mino
no.
he just did a great goal. That is
did a
brilliant
did a great-
finish. Did a great goal.
Wow,
Hate to see it.
Molyneux, that's gonna be. Imagine that place right now. Wow, what game that turned out.
There,
to be.
the Wolves fans' hands are in their heads. Heads are in their hands.
How?
Just wrists like this. Wait. I don't even know how it look.
Oh man.
Fucking hell. Well, anyway, let's get this done. This is getting a bit too much.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Right,
It's
I'm gonna go
4-4.
2-1 Villa. I'm done.
2-1 Villa. I'm gonna go. You know what? I haven't had an out there prediction yet.
You don't
I'm
have to,
gonna.
Liam.
I'm gonna.
Don't force it.
Yeah.
I'm not forcing it. I think
You
Villa
force
are
it
a
if you
little
think
bit-
Sheffield United are going to beat Villa. Yeah, but Sheffield United are still shit.
I don't think they'll beat them.
Fair enough if they're playing a Fulham or Bournemouth, but Sheffield United.
Sheffield- No, they'll get a draw. And
You're
it's gonna
doing
be
this just to be edgy. A draw, fair enough. I thought, okay.
1-0.
Okay, that's not quite as. But
Oh, that's
What?
ricochet. Nah, it's nothing. Don't worry. There was a chance. Anyway, I guess that's it from us. Anything else you want to say, fellas? Any other footballing bits you want to talk about?
tune in for next week. Tune in for next week, so the new little game options can be a bit more finely polished.
Yes. Yeah,
Agree, yeah.
and we'll get some more players. That sounds good.
And any ideas or any teams in that, drop it in the comment section below.
Yeah.
If you even listen to this.
Probably be us commented. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll comment on our own podcast. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll get the players out.
Bye.